Let's get right back into the thick of it once more, into the drawing scheme. As soon as I get everything else set up here, you guys can see what I'm doing. At least see me anyway. That would be good. Keg Bongo would have gone to cooperate with me this as well. Alright, I think I'm good. Hello, there's I, once more, through the fray of Jess is the best. Got my artist setting here, wrong one, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. And then leave the whole room gone. But yes, we're back doing the art piece once more again. Been a while, I know, it's been a bit since I got back to doing this, mainly because I was preoccupied with the Phoenix Wright models I made for me and Peach, which you have not checked out yet. Our playthrough of the Ace Attorney series, would highly recommend checking out. Very funny. We have somehow made Von Karma a huge fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's series for reasons. That's what do you do? Let's get right back into the thing. Get yourself something cozy to drink, some snacks if you wish. Because it's time to draw. While I'm here, I might as well color these two up so that way I don't forget. References here so that I know which one to color them in, or which color to use anyway. Before I forget. That'll do. Actually, I think the color I had for their hat was from the disc game, so let's see if I can find that instead. Alright. That should be good. picture drawn, I'm drawing me falling from the sky. How you doing, Nicholas? Hope you've been doing well these past few days. Having fun with friends and such. Yeah, we're gonna add me in this, weren't you? Yes, I believe so. Gotta figure out what kind of position you'd like to have, to be sure. I think we might have discussed this, I'm not entirely sure. I could have forgotten. Don't be good. Well, good day, I'm just sitting and chilling. Good. Glad to see that you're doing what I asked. Which is good. Have a nice sit down, get some nice some snacks, and just chillax, relax. Listen to the Ace Attorney music. Listen. If you wish, anyway. I just want to ensure that people can hear me properly too, to be sure. Still getting the audio calibration by play set up yet, because I don't really have soundproofing per se, so I want to make sure people can hear me, but I'm not too loud or too far away or echoey. That's right. Also, at some point, I should probably save for a new microphone too, because this one is a bit outdated. Look, I'm doing some stuff since I can't sleep and want to pop in his hand. Well, I appreciate that, Jake. I hope you get the good rest. You deserve it. Don't let anything distract you from a good night's sleep. Not even me. Don't let me do it. I don't want to be responsible for that. Don't make me do it, please. You're making me turn my picture around. You understand? You get the good sleep. If you are able, of course. Maybe I should play some more soothing music to help you sleep, if you'd like. By the way, Jake, in case you're still around, there is a lurk command as well if you so desired. Shut up, fucking Maury here. I have to translate Squid, my favorite character from Splatoon. You mean one true mink who is a goblin, a squid, and a husky? Makes sense to me. Pretty good. Good to see you, Wolfie. How you doing? Welcome back once again for the stage of history and shenanigans. Good to see you here. If I were tempted to or persuaded, I could probably draw you with the bell boy. Just so.
It seems someone has changed my voice. I didn't know that was actually a thing. I forgot about that. Well, enjoy it while it lasts. And here I was about to do a bellboy impression just for you. But lo and behold, you've made me sound like a little gremlin creature. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to yourself? Unbelievable. But anyway, I'm glad it works.
I think that's the first time somebody actually used that. Legit surprised me. Oh, so Wolfie, good to see you once again. I have prepared you your daily breakfast right here for you, sir. If there's anything you need, please give me a ring. Gremlin Bellboy, then. Remember, it should be normal now. It doesn't last too long, but.
Now I sound like this guy, okay? This week's stream is brought to you by Tide Pods. Definitely not candies. You should not eat them. Granted, I don't know why we made them look like that to begin with, so maybe that's our fault, but hey. We're just the company that makes the stuff. I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Okay. I don't do a lot of talking when I'm in these streams usually, unless there's somebody in the chat engaging with me. Otherwise, I put all my attention to just the art itself. But you seem to enjoy my shenaniganery. Was on a comedic with a large bell. Bing bong, I request entertainment. Yo, funny orange cap man. Give me entertainment. I demand it. It must be mine. I see, so I'm a distraction. Apologies, Maestro. Continue. By all means, no. I like it when people chat with me. Keep talking to me. Please. I'm begging you. I get lonely over here. Do you know how lonely it is dealing with just this jackal, the first or mantle right beside me, and Sparky? I'm saying that they're both not entertaining, but they only just stare at me. And Sparky occasionally just makes commentary. And Jack only talks when he gets redeemed here, so It's just me half the time. I get keep forgetting that my numpad is also the one thing that controls this thing, so I get used to that. Whoa, it's art. Indeed, they're phony jeans. That's a very good question. We're in the sky. Why? No, please. Not like that. Either way, phony jeans, how do you do? Welcome to the stream. I'm getting thrown at by various things that I need to remind myself to update the sounds of. My first time chatting in this channel, I mostly lurk. Well, thank you for speaking up this time. We appreciate you being here. And if you are willing to lurk, feel free to lurk as well. You can use the exclamation point lurk command to get a nice little prompt and let me know that you are still checking around here. We appreciate your company and presence. Your presence is my present, and I greatly appreciate it. I don't know why that song's giving me like Paper Mario vibes for some reason.
What have you changed my voice into this time? Is this helium? This is a helium balloon? Well, alright then. I'm glad people are enjoying this anyway. Keep forgetting how long they last on for, but at least I get a nice little prompt to know that it happens. As far as guys, I use my best app to do it, MS Paint. Hey, I mean, MS Paint is what Pizza Tower is made from, so you never know. Don't underestimate the basics of regular art in its most pixelated form. Who knows, the most unhinged and lovely stuff can do that. The glorious Bebop farts? I'm sorry, what? Dare I
Ask. I'm unsure. Not even sure if I want to know anymore. But you're probably gonna tell me anyway. You fart all over bee strings? Stop it. Get some help. Must be you truly think I'm referencing factness. I would never be curious to talk about fan art. Oh, that kind of fart. It's just how dare you assume otherwise? I mean, I'm a civilized man. I just use fan art, not fart. When I think of fart, I think of like Nickelodeon gags or whatnot, or the case would be, not fan art. Although I admit, I have made a couple of bees fan art myself, time after time. Made one of them smiling, and then they have the Miitoki one I did. Which if you saw last stream, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Which if you didn't, that's fine. You're allowed to do that. Fart is much easier to type. I love farting. Now you're just doing this on purpose. I guarantee you're doing this on purpose. You're trying to troll me. I will not be trolled. I am untrollable. You keep making me reset my perspective every time I do that. The cultured modern day internet connoisseur uses fart to reference fan art. Everybody knows that, Jess. Clearly, I'm not everybody. I imagine if you said that to like Peach or whatnot, they probably know, or probably wouldn't know either. In fact, I'll question them right now and see, like, if they're available anyway. Let's see. Whenever speak of the disgusting act of producing gas out of the posterior. I mean, it's a natural body occurrence, there's no shame in it. How uncouth do you think of such an act? Such as smelling the bellboy. Disgusting. Impure, even. Okay, but that's different. In what way? In what way? Tell me right now. How is that different? How is that even better? The answer is that it's not. Objection. Evidence shows that the farts you make are also very similar to the smell of the bellboy in particular. What do you have to say for yourself there, Wolfie? You some bees. I will not lie, I'm very glad I got into the Ace Attorney games when I did. Rather, I'm happy I'm able to do it with Peach. It's been quite a blast either way. I wonder how suck the soundtrack is for the majority of these games. Mr. Wolfie, are you saying that you were seen smelling the bellboy? Or have you held in contempt of court? Bailiff, wipe his nose. And so back from the beginning, I did a Egyptian pizza, doesn't know anything about farting, it's not good. I asked them myself and they have not replied yet. So, I dare ask, who's at fault here? Is it me? Or is it you? Perhaps we're the good ones here, and you're just using a term that is commonly used for describing something very immature. Trying to pull it off as something wholesome and appreciative. Huh? Tell me. He's turning it into a fun, wacky series. I love people experiencing it for the first time. Probably the most rewatched series. Sure, yes. I do want to get in touch with the Mouse Edward games. I believe it was the investigations one. Problem is, with the investigations, I've heard that they're very, very long. It can be kind of like dull at times. Be sure. Everything the posterior in a way, even if it's implied that the current conversation is rude, you should be assuming everything I say is an abbreviation. I don't like assuming stuff. I'm the type of guy that tries to not assume things because I don't want to look like a donkey. Appropriate music, yes, indeed. Assuming is the best. I love assuming. Anyway, you want to clap, right? Look at Sparky there. Does that look like a cat to you? If the answer is yes, then you're probably right, but still, it's not correct. This gets very long. If you do ever get there, it's something you need to dedicate multiple days a week just finish in a reasonable amount of time. I do remember like one case and split into like 10 hours. Or even 12 hours at a time, to be sure. Like, I think the introduction case was like, then the second game was like legit like 12 hours long. Or like equivalent to like 3 days long for a stream. Which is unreasonable, to say the least. But I guess if you're playing a game by yourself on the DS, you want to like make it expendable or whatnot. But still. You know about that orange thing at the bottom there, or bottom right? Now hold on. Are you talking about me or are you talking about Sparky? Because he's on the left and I'm on the right. If you want to make me a cat, you can redeem it. That's not a joke over there. Not stupid. I never said you were. The longest case in mainline is 38. Game 1, case 5 is about 8 to 10 hours. Now imagine every case being like that. It's something to discuss with Pete, to be sure. It's just like being a lawyer in real time. I mean, I do know in one of the cases, I think in the last one in Investigations, the end of the game literally takes place from like 3:30 a.m. So, exhausting work to be sure. The game hits a little too close to reality. The things they talk about was like basic stuff anyway. You get like stuff that you can like reasonably understand and like grasp. Like, oh yeah, this obvious the case. You should be fine with it. Surely they'd be able to get this done. But then the main antagonist you're against is like, no. You need a little bit more effort to get through that. You need to prove exactly why that was the thing and how it connects to that thing. Otherwise, I'm pretty much scot-free. It's like, you already are the one, the main true culprit. We already know it. It's just a matter of like legit proving it in a very arduous way. Look with the cell phone. Are you playing as Pearl Faye in that one? Because my own cell phone, so she wouldn't be the one to ask that question, but I'm sure Pearl's might. And even then, she probably might have something like that too. I do know she asks about what a computer is in one of the games. Is mine is that's for the most mundane things. I don't know. I feel like the judge is more fitting to that regard rather than Maya. Oh, yes, the best team. The judge is a whole other can of beans. I'm looking forward to seeing Peach's reaction to the more, like, bizarre and, like, unfathomable conversation topics he has with the gang. At least he knows what ballistic markings are. Turnaround Big Top and Turnabout Sisters I'm really excited for because I know Peach won't be seeing this first coming. Isn't Turnabout Sisters the second one of the first game? Am I mistaken in that regard? Maybe I'm not. Sure. I don't exactly remember each title and which sequence the games are from, so. Also, this sounds like a Sega Game Gear to me. Mini Mini is There's a second game, second case. I remember that now. Unfortunately, I don't know if any character is going to top a reaction to meeting Salmonella for the first time. Maybe that one guy from that clinic. That's about it. Also, another note, how old is the judge, considering the fact that he's been in like almost every game, including the Miles Edgeworth games and the, I'm gonna say, Apollo games, which includes the other ones? Please name McFake Doctor. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I'm looking forward to seeing the reaction to a certain character from the 5th case of the first game. Old. I think Mink is good to go there. We're gonna see what voice he'll do the commissioner because he goes from 0 to 10 instantly. You talk about Gant, Mr. Damon Gant, the big orange power man. He's gonna beat the snot out of you. Hey, you fancy a swim? If somebody would ask me, hey, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. And then you have his iconic, no! It's like, looks like he's got struck by lightning. Only if it's like seen only once, maybe twice. But it still goes hard. Fitting. Well, he seems like a pretty chill guy up until the point where you make him angry or freaked out. I'll be honest, I got some inspiration from ProZD. Hey, Rhino, how you doing? We're seeing some comic panels with him and Manfred von Karma. He calls him Manny. Hey, Manny, care for a swim? First off, I am in my regular time. Second of all, why is there a swimming pool in the precinct? Using that same chill voice while seeking community signals as one would. Are you sure you wanna use that evidence against me? You know what I'm capable of, right? You realize my position, right there, Righto? That's what I figured. That's a good boy. Here, have a lollipop. Don't ask where I got it from. I'm glad that I don't keep these streams. Because somebody like Peach were to find them, then they would be abruptly spoiled. And then I'd have to kill them. And then myself. Not really, but still. It'd be a shame. Yikes, perfect. We're watching his playthrough says that's where his basic canon for me. Have a look at my Steel Samurai figurine. I got it from Ami Ami for about $500. Wow. Me? What did I do? You will never know. You won't ever find out. It's a shame, really. If you were more aware, maybe you would have been more more focused. Maybe you would have been more perceptive in what you have said or done here. Come now. Surely you can understand the part of your blunder. Surely you can understand why I have to send you down to the Shadow Rim there, Wolfie. It looks like you're gonna be taking a swim in your own blood there, Wolfie. Start running. If I was a 1% more perceptive, maybe I would have stopped my dad from getting the milk. Ooh. Ooh. My condolences. What are you talking about, Wolfie? I'm right here. Would be the first time. I'm back, son, and I got myself some chalky milk just for you and I. Don't pay mind the fact that I'm a giant orange power man now. You wanna go swimming after this? Let's have some chalky milk and get some swimming lessons in, eh? Some good old family bonding time. Just have that haunting your dreams for the rest of your days now, you're welcome. It makes you feel better I could do something else instead. I do not like Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. I love it. The pepperoni and cheese is far surpassed any other restaurant brand of any kind. Why is Commissioner Gant in my house? I live here! Did you not too? I'm your new dad now, Wolfie. Now come here and give me a hug, son. would be shook if the commissioner of my town came to my house and claims to be my dad. Would I call the police? Their boss is already here. Exactly, you're screwed either way. I mean, it's not exactly a bad thing, having the commissioner as your dad. But I can understand how you'd be very unsettled, to be sure. It's like the story of Into the Pit, where the robot bunny becomes the dad. But nobody believes him. What do you mean I'm not your dad, Wolfie? You have any evidence to back that up? And even if you did, what are you gonna do about it? Into the courtroom. Come now, Archie. Wolfie was talking about how his dad never came back anyway, so I figured I'd step in. You know, be the bigger man, as it were, in more ways than one. Not a gosh darn thing, I'm hosed either way. I mean, as long as he doesn't ask you to, like, help him out with any crime-related stuff, I think he'll be okay. He's a pretty chill guy once you get to know him, right? Once you get to really know him, then you find his dark skeletons and whatnot, but other than that, it's a man who likes to go swimming and plays the organ. Don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, is Red White if he was actually had power? I mean, Red White didn't punch Phoenix in the gut. The Game and Get actually has like police connections and whatnot, so. And not just blackmailing either. Although he does use blackmail too. But like I said before, he's a big old power. He's gonna beat the snot out of you. And all you can do is just sit there and say, yes, sir, can I have another, please? But hey, you could just be like, hey, Mr. Gant or Dad, can I borrow $50? And he'd give you $50, no problem. Like this meme I've started. I seem to start the most outrageous stuff with you around there, Wolfie. Or rather, I started myself and you just happened to be present at the time. My bad? I mean, you're good. It's more so if it's bothering you, because I'm the one who's specifically targeting you for this bit anyway. Maybe not so much with the Von Karma being a FNAF fanatic. Oh, Squish, thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. It's me. Hello. Good to see you, Squish. Good to see you indeed. Remind me to add you to this whole collage we got going on here. McGant is my dad now, I guess. How the heck? How the heck could I even do about that? I mean, you could ask him. Maybe he'd stop. Emphasis on maybe. I was Justin Wolfie. Well, I'm currently traumatizing Wolfie by saying that Damon Gant is now his dad. And he's dealing with the consequences and results of that. So, things are going peachy keen here, to say. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure any woman wouldn't mind having Damon Gant as their, like, husband. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure he knows how to care for a woman. Depending on the context, anyway. Maybe not in terms of, like, schemes, but in relationships, maybe. I'm unsure. Yeah, like I would ask him to stop, he would ask me to like to see inside of the cell. No, he'd probably be like, Mr. Gant, please, you're not my father. Will you quit it, please? No. Go to your room, son. And please, just call me Dad. It's not like you have a choice anyway. Wish I could draw more today. I mean, I did some pencil drawings, so I didn't get to finish it really. But I feel like I make up for it by doing this one instead. Good to be back to doing this after I'm finished all the Ace Attorney models. For now. Because we might have other people joining us later on in the other games, we'll see. But I think Sabriel and Deathmore were interested in joining, and we had specific ideas for them, or that they did for me. You never know. You talk to your room, I said. Mr. Gant, I said call me Dad. Now go to your room. Are you left too, Jess? No, I'm a righty. But I wasn't thinking of how I was making this model prior to the stream collab, so... And it seems like I'm a righty. Or a lefty anyway. But I can't really change that here. I suppose I could. I suppose that works. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm left-handed. I can use my left hand for specific circumstances. Does that count? I believe that's called ambidextrous, in which case kudos to you. Sorry, that made you change where everything is? Yes, how could you, Squish? How could you do such a thing to me? I'm only Jess West the best. How could you do this to me? I never forgive you for this. Never. Yeah, it's all good. I could care less, honestly. It's not a big deal at all. No. It's diff. Hey, potato, potato. Am I right there, Wolfie? Shut up, Gant. Hey, that's no way to talk to your father. After all the years I spent raising and caring for you, this is the thanks I get, Wolfie. You know what happens to people who disrespect me? Ambit means you can use either hand in any situation. Mixed means your proficiency depends on the task at hand. I get you. I figured it's something like that. I want to be sure. I'm here and there. I'm everywhere. I'm in your house. Why? Good to see Average. How you doing? Hope you've been doing well these past few days. I just realized that my thing is now out of balance because I moved it. I think it'll work. Does not give you Bruce to keep throwing things at me, but I guess you've got the point, you can do it. Although, why would you want to throw something at my face? What's wrong with me? What do I do to deserve this? If I can do that for you. There you go. People seem to like the high five for Demon. I don't blame them. It's a good one to have. Where's Squish? I haven't made Squish yet. Squish is not here yet because I have not decided what pose they should be in. Ooh, do I have something to say? I do not, but I can quickly get one right back. The lovely retailers that gave me my apartment to begin with gave me the goodie bag featuring some butter toffee pretzels. Crunchy pretzels covered in rich Everin butter toffee. So, there you go. I'm gonna indulge in a few just for you. This is what you wanted, right? Oh no, they're picking up the crunch. That is very crunchy, but it's also very sweet. It's just nice. Sweet and salty. No, I probably wouldn't go too crazy on them. Are you trying to decide which one you want? Rock, paper, scissors? Because I think you have to pick one, not all three. Then you select the option on the poll itself, and then you can choose which one you want to use against them. But as an example, I would choose scissors this time. You didn't know that? Now you do. Well, there you go. And it looks like I think it was a tie for me and then a lose for you because he went with scissors. Not to worry. Oogity boogity. Right googly woogly. Swiggity swoogity. Where is this music from? I think this is from The Great Ace Attorney. Yes. I can tell because like the old-timey, like dramatic orchestra. Makes sense. And play that or the Leighton crossover. I have not played any of them. Not a single one. And yet I know everything about them. Now that you need to, it's just that turn entertaining. It's something else to be sure. It is a certain like staple of the Capcom series, but just its like wacky storytelling and incredible orchestra of music. Some funny wacky, which is why the anime kind of drops the ball for me. Def could have dragged and sketched that bit, or that out a bit more. True, but it does bring you a like nice perspective of like some of the things you can understand. Like how do they travel? Oh, Phoenix uses a bike. What did this guy look like during that time? Oh, he talked and sounded like this. That's cool. Are they ever gonna bring back Phoenix and Iris? Maybe not. Probably because they don't want the main protagonist having a love interest. Even though that's my favorite ship. I will stand by until the end of my days. Stand by what? Oh, Phoenix and Iris. Ah, yes, of course, the other correct ship. I thought that was Phoenix and Franziska. I'm joking, of course, but there have been moments in the franchise, including the plays that they have in Japan, where it hints that kind of thing. It's more like a joke gag rather than an actual, like, canonical thing. I'm kidding, Wolfie. I'm not gonna actually. I wouldn't do that. Of course, the correct answer would be Phoenix and Iris. You think I'm some sort of fool? Some sort of simpleton? Franziska and Gumshoe would way more likely? Except with Gumshoe, I put him with Maggie Bird. Apparently, there's a lot of people in the like fandom that put Franziska with Maya, oddly enough. So, I personally can't really see it, to be fair. I meant more as a probable ship. Maggie definitely fits better. I mean, it's canonical in the game, for pizza's sake. You actually see Gumshoe trying to care for Maggie and whatnot. I think there's official art to Maggie and Gumshoe hanging out anyway, too. There's a scene where, like, the gang are having a picnic and Maggie and Gumshoe are, like, fishing. Is it? I forgot about that. Yeah. I'll probably find it somewhere. I think I have a wallpaper for it in my Opera GX. If I'm not mistaken. I find it here. Looked hard enough. Yeah, there it is. And you would see Gordy in the back there. Good old Mangshoe. Love when makers of the game do that kind of thing. Pay attention to detail, or like just give the fans some tastes here and there. And be like, hey, we see you out there. We know that you want this kind of stuff, and we agree. It's good. It deserves it. And the Ace Attorney writers are aware of the fandom, but don't overdo it like other games and show writers. Did they? And I can't remember if they like leaned into Phoenix and Miles being together, or they like kind of strayed away from that. Hard to say. Because technically, Phoenix is supposed to be with Maya, or at least Iris was anyway. But more recent games seem to like stray away from the path, unfortunately. So I'm unsure at this moment. Because they gotta find a mom for Trucy. Also, when Trucy and Mom or Apollo gonna figure out that they're actually brother and sister, and that their mom's still alive somewhere. I do recall there was a YouTube series, anyway, that brought back the idea where, like, hey, what if their mom just visited them and be like, hey, I'm okay, guys, it's fine. It's a bit strange. In official media, they don't push you. But in other media, I see, okay. I think at one point they revealed Apollo and Lucy were siblings. But their mom's still okay. They haven't found her yet, though. For all I know, she's still in Borgia. Even though Phoenix and her did meet up canonically to discuss the situation. It drives me mad. I think there was a mini scandal in the devs liking Weight Wars chip art on Twitter. That makes more sense. I mean, Miles technically doesn't have anybody in relationship with other than like Phoenix. And some people would say Franziska, but I disagree. And you know why. There's really anime players to the voice of Wright goes all in on it. I think Miles and Wright go on that regard too. Even Franziska's voice actor. The clip of him holding the tea is like, careful. Careful, you pansy. The Ray voice is just relentless. I do appreciate that they have a blooper reel for that too. And the actors had a lot of fun with it. Makes me feel better when I'm talking about the game myself and I have voice slip-ups. I was thinking about you. You were thinking about me? The mouse is just dying off screen. You'd love to see it. My voice in general is just because I'm hoping they adapt the Apollo trilogy. That would be nice. Bring it all full circle. We'll see what happens in store. This reminds me of like a Puyo Puyo game. Yes, Your Honor, he did it. He did sniff the bellboy, and I have evidence to prove it. Damn it, Gantz, you are indeed not Wolfie's dad, and I have evidence to prove it. Peach Cola, you are indeed above average, and I have evidence to prove it. I think that was the end of it. So I gotta find a new one. Although I'm about to probably like another 15 minutes or so. I'm getting a little sleepy. I'm not going to lie. Final destination Von Karma's only no items. Would that just be the equivalent of like Ganondorf? So just like his punch sound effect would just be objection. Would be the stand-in for Fox. Missile. Actually, probably be more like Pikachu, but maybe Apollo. Old bag is definitely the sandbag, though. I feel like she's just a really bad Samus. I was gonna say Fran, but I think she's more of a Sheik. Or Sal. Salmonella is definitely a sandbag. Whoever's the most punchable, yeah, definitely Salmonella. So it is. Hand me the bat. Fair enough. With pleasure. Oh, yes, sir. Here you are. I made sure it's nice and polished for you. Now give that vein of a good thrashing. Quiet. What's my inspiration for my art style? I don't really have one, to be honest. I mean, I like the Sonic series, like the R2 Sonic comics when I was a kid. I also liked watching like Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob. But, yeah, I don't know. I kind of just grew it myself. Hard to really say for certain. Maybe books like Calvin and Hobbes, or I want to say like Big and Nate, even. Yeah, it's hard to branch that. It's definitely a question that I have to ponder for a bit because I'm not quite sure how to respond to that. Maybe games like Putt Putt, like the Humongous Entertainment games. Those are big inspires for me. I was gonna say, really mad Ed and Eddie / early Looney Tunes vibes. I mean, Looney Tunes I watched a lot as a kid, like the old school one. I had like a collection of DVD set for that. I have never seen an episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie once. So, not a big Cartoon Network kid, aside from like a few other shows, but Looney Tunes, I want to say, think it now. I want to say like Jimmy Neutron, even though that's 3D, but the like animation styles of it and the posing for sure definitely got me inspired for that. All the cute drawings, thank you, appreciate that. Means a lot to hear from something as cute as yourself. And don't worry, I'll be sure to add a Squish and many other characters to be sure to come. I just wanted to take this time to just do some coloring here. I could finish on this goober. Jimmy Neutron, I can see it. But yeah, I spent time watching cartoons to be sure, but majority of my art is just based on like, I want to say games I've played or shows I've watched. or like even like comic books I've seen, like Garfield. It all kind of varies, to be sure, but I'm not entirely sure if I could like just point it down simplicity, or simply anyway. I guess it depends. Like each setting and each character have like a different branch in my mind. Like Brosaurus here, I kind of can see it through Captain Underpants in a weird way. Maybe a mixture of like Toe Jam and Earl or something like that. Switch over to art styles. I mean, I try to be anyway. I like to branch out and try new things, to be sure, even if they don't work properly. I feel like my bedtime's calling me soon. I'm feeling the same way myself, but I wanted to finish this up. But if you need to go to sleep, by all means, I won't keep you. Yeah, appreciate you being here either way, so it's all good. I still don't know myself, to be sure. I want to say a frog thing, but I could be wrong. Have a good sleep, little panda penguin. At this point, I'm just waiting for the melatonin to kick in, so I'm going to be here for about a minute or 20 more. Kind of sound like when Jake the Lemur came in, trying to get to sleep and whatnot. Maybe I can help by playing some more soothing tunes for you. Or maybe I can just sneeze into the microphone, that also works. Bless, thank you. My eyes mildly hurt, maybe stop staring at the screen. That probably is a telltale sign to rest those little peepers of yours. Shut your eyeballs. Take deep breaths. And drink lots of Wawa. Lemon juice. In terms of consumption or directly in the eyeballs? Because either way, I feel like that's a bad idea. More so on the eyes rather than the mouth, but still. Yes, okay. I was gonna say lemon with a little bit of honey. Or maybe some glass of warm milk with some honey in it. I heard that's rather pleasing. Squish might have been crying. Oh, poor Squish. I hope you're gonna be okay. We're here for you no matter what. I hope everything's alright. If you ever need somebody to talk to, I'm always here. Hence why my eyes hurt. Well, if you can avoid rubbing them, that would be a good idea. But I hope you're gonna be okay. Trying. With no pressure. We're here for you either way. And I appreciate you being open and honest. Sleep would probably help though, for sure. Get hydrated and then go take a nice sleep. Deserved. Event casual violence when non-essential household items is very therapeutic. I mean, I have a baseball bat, and sometimes I use it to smack my pillows. Or just swack at random things in my head. Like if I have something that I'm afraid of in the dark, just grab my baseball bat and just do some running menacing towards it. Become the terror yourself rather than being the terrored. Become the Batman. The Jackal. Forget. I'm not trapped in a facility full of robots. You're all stuck in here with me. Me when I find myself stuck in a Skynet Industries with a bunch of T-1000s looking at me. Get a haircut, trash cans. Meanwhile, me over here, we're like, you're the monster here, come back here and scare me. check something really quick because I want to make sure I get this man's colors right. And later on towards danger, discombobulates them quite good. Best, discombobulate. If I caught a target, discombobulate. You block his blind jet, discombobulate. You tempted wild hay, maybe, discombobulate. In summer, discombobulate. Give me all your money. Money? Here. Have my wallet, my keys, my Costco membership. Yep, you can try to kidnap me? Worth at least a few dollars of ransom. Here, I even have some rope in my car. I don't want to rope you anymore. I don't want to rob you anymore. Hey, Wolfie, as your father, why don't we spend some father-son time together? Here, just come to my car. I'll take you out to dinner. You like Chuck E. Cheese, right? That's still a thing kids like, right? We're calling to the trunk, alright, again, driving off to the nearest cliff. Why would I do that? We're gonna go to the nearest rec center. Get some swimming exercises done in. Good for your health, you know. I'm not gonna lie, if Demigant wasn't evil, I think he'd be a pretty chill guy to hang out with, not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind going to swim with that man. I'll be honest, he was kind of the, like, I want to say he would have been my model instead of Phoenix Wright. And I decided not to go with like the traditional like main character path. That and Phoenix like Gant doesn't have any like side angle views, so he only has like the front on. It's not the reason, but front is that the front that is Gant is absolutely a chill lad. Gant as a person, however, I said like if he wasn't evil. Do Dino Pizza? I think they just Commissioner Gordon. I mean, Commissioner Gordon also seemed like a kind of guy that I have to hang out with at some point. Maybe. Possibly. His daughter, absolutely, I would like to hang out with her. Whether it's Oracle or a Batgirl, doesn't matter to me. Also, Squitch, are you still awake? Do you not know of Brosaurus, Twitch streamer and pixel artist that enjoys Little Caesar's pizza, and also Kaiju? There you go. I think that is good for now. So, I guess it depends on the description. I don't read comments all much, but the few gardens I know seem like jerks. I mean, the Lego garden is pretty good. I mean, majority of the time, Gordon's a pretty chill guy who hangs out with Batman a lot. Who Batman keeps, like, bandaging in the silence to the point where he gets kind of confused or used to it anyway. And when he has an actual conversation with a regular superhero and not, he gets, like, a bit flustered because he's like, oh, I thought you'd be gone by now. But yeah, I think with that, we could probably end it there. Thank you guys for being a part of this. I hope you all enjoyed with my ramblings and taunting of Wolfie as having Gant as a dad or something like that. And again, Swish, if you ever need support or whatnot, do let me know. We're here for you either way. Thank you to Jake for dropping in and saying hi. And was there anyone else that came by? Average Squid, thank you for throwing stuff at me, I guess. And Wasabi Cheetah for chilling in the stream as well on the side. And Phony Jeans for saying hello, of course, too. Why don't we say hi to my favorite Gengar of all time, Lucatronosaurus. They're playing some Power Wash Simulator. So we can go say hi to them. Get some nice chill vibes as a lot of you guys are going to bed. As always, be kind of considerate of those we're into. Treat others the way I'll be treated. All that jazz. And as always and forever, I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, and stay stupendous, everyone. I will catch you guys Thursday for more Ace Attorney with Peach. Looking forward to it. And until then, take care.